Hey guys, welcome back to my art channel. Today we're going to talk about something super important. It's about a technique to fill your sketchbook, meanwhile try to learn from it. Actually, you can keep it practical and useful. But let's clear something up here. Copying other artists and trying to learn from them is totally fine as long as it's just for learning, not for sharing and claiming their artworks as they're yours. But if you want to share it as your daily practices to recommend other artists how to improve their art skills, you should mention the credits. It's really important, super important. And if it's just for your own private sketchbook, it's fine. Try to use the best of it. It's really important to recognize what other artists have been doing to improve their art skills. It will speed up your art journey and make things clear and easy for you. The fact is that when you copy a piece with intention, you're training your eyes to see like an artist. You start to notice things like brushworks, composition choices, and how a character's design tells a story. You're not just copying the picture, you're learning the thinking behind it. Don't forget that your sketchbook is not a portfolio, it's a playground. It's about feeling curious about your art, and it's okay if things look messy, unfinished, or weird. Use it to experiment, mix studies, doodles, and personal ideas. Copying is the start of learning, not the destination. The goal is to understand and then create your own twist, your own storytelling, and your own voice. So next time you're stuck starting at a blank page, find an artist you admire, study their work thoughtfully, and turn that inspiration into growth, not imitation. Let me know in the comments how you like to fill your sketchbook and if you've ever learned something inspiring and surprising by studying another artist. If you enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos about creative process, inspiration, and art life. If you're thinking about using this technique to fill one of your sketchbooks, there are some tips that would be nice if you consider them before starting. First of all, copying isn't about stealing, it's about learning. And here's the first tip. Don't put pressure on yourself to make a perfect copy. This is not an exam, it's just a study, and the goal is to understand the choices the artist made. And the second tip is that try to approach it with a problem-solving attitude. Let's say you don't know how to draw a dramatic gesture or you keep struggling with hands, for example. What better way to learn than seeing how other artists solve those same problems? You can use this method like a reference library instead of Googling random tutorials. You can turn to artists you admire and ask, how did they do this? Then study it, break it down, copy it, absorb it, and slowly those solutions become part of your own toolbox. Another fun way and powerful approach is to mix influences. Instead of studying just one artist, pick 2 or 3 whose work you love and combine them. For example, you could draw a character using the line style of artist A, the colors of artist B, and the shapes or gestures of artist C. This helps you understand contrast and taste, and over time it helps you develop your own unique style from the parts that resonates with you most. When you study a piece, don't just draw. Write down what you're learning. Ask yourself questions like, what makes this piece feel dynamic? How did they simplify the hair? Why does this color palette feels calm or exciting? Write your thoughts directly on your sketchbook. This way, your sketchbook becomes a personalized learning guide. You're not just copying passively, you're actively thinking like an artist. And here's something really important. Sometimes your study won't turn out the way you hoped, and that's okay. You might feel like, oh, I didn't capture the pose, or this looks nothing like the original. But that feeling of failure is actually part of the learning. Every messy, bad sketch is quietly teaching your hand and eye something new. As you can see, I'm struggling exactly the same problem with drawing this little girl. The goal isn't to be perfect, it's to understand and to keep going. Progress often looks invisible in the moment, but trust me, it adds up. I hope you found this video useful for your art journey. I'm waiting to know your ideas about these tips and see you in the next one. If you're not a subscriber yet, please subscribe to the channel to see more videos based on art for those who are struggling to be an artist or for those who are just an artist, an art fan.